All right. Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Keith Weldon here from Chill Seekers. And today I just want to address some false claims recently made about the Necrophonic app. And I want to debunk these claims with actual facts and proof, okay? And show that these claims are completely made up, 100% false. They're just, honestly, they're just lies. So, recently, I've been getting a lot of hate mail, okay? From people online, emailing me, calling me names, saying I'm a liar, saying that the Necrophonic app, I've been lying about how it works. They saying it's debunked, fake as fuck, is some of the responses. I didn't know where all this was coming from. I'm like, what's going on? Why am I getting all of this, hate and being attacked and people wanting refunds and this and that? Where's this coming from? So I just went online and went on YouTube and looked, and sure enough, there's a video from a few days ago where this guy makes some pretty outrageous claims about how the app works. So in this video, he's claiming that the Necrophonic app somehow secretly records you, what you're saying, then goes back, cuts up the clips, changes the tone of your voice and whatnot, adds audio effects, and basically plays the audio back to you. So this is his claim, that it does this, it plays it back to you, and that's why so many people are getting, relevant responses and stuff, I guess, right? It's funny because to me it's like some people use this app, they start getting relevant responses coming through. They don't know why, they don't believe in it to begin with, right? And once they actually start hearing stuff, well, then they come up with wild theories like this, that maybe, instead of just saying, well, maybe the app's working because I'm getting relevant stuff coming through, they're like, no, it must be secretly spying on you and doing all this and that. And it's just not true. So I went online, and after watching this video, I decided to comment on the video. This is what I commented. Now, I believe that my comment was hidden. I can't say for sure, but what I do know is that no one else seems to be able to see my comment on this video. Multiple people have told me I cannot find your comment on this video. And it didn't get any other replies or from other people besides the guy here. But no one else commented or liked it or anything, so I'm guessing that he did hide this comment, or for some reason it's hidden, okay? But I simply commented, I'm the creator of this app, and what I just watched is false. The app does not record people and play it back. This is obvious because you would need permission to access the microphone. Most phones now have an indicator light that tells you when the mic is on. So no, the app does not use the mic, therefore it does not record people, it does not play back said recordings, therefore what you said is 100% wrong. This video is spreading misinformation about my app. That's true, okay? Because, and I'll show you why it's true, but this is misinformation about the app, okay? If you don't like the app, that's fine. You don't believe in the app, that's fine. But what you're doing in this video, and I'm not even gonna say the guy's name or show the video or anything like that, because in my opinion, this guy's only doing this for attention. He's doing it for views. He's trying to debunk paranormal stuff, and he's just doing it to get a reaction. He's doing it to build up his own YouTube channel. So I don't even want to say this guy's name. But this is misinformation about the app, because what you're doing is you're saying that this app is secretly recording people. You are creating privacy concerns and distrust for the users of this app. So anyway, after I commented, he commented back, Interesting. We've tested and confirmed this is the case. Feel free to email me. I'll show you hard recorded proof. I'll show you that here soon. His hard proof, which is complete nonsense. What you said about the light is nonsense, I'm afraid. Stop lying to people. We've had the code confirmed too. Yeah, right. I'm not lying to people. And see, right here, I will show you that I'm not lying about what I just said in my comment, and I'll show you that it isn't nonsense, okay? So I replied, how is it nonsense? Most new Android and iPhones have an indicator light that tells you if your mic is in use. Also, you have to get permission to even use the microphone. This isn't lying, these are facts. And then I asked for his email because I would love to see this proof that he's got, okay? Now what I just said is a fact. This is from Google. Android privacy indicators appear in the status bar. When an app tries to use your device's camera or microphone in Android, you will immediately see a green indicator in the top right corner of your status bar. You've probably all seen this. If you see a green dot here, then you know an app on your device is using the camera or microphone. Okay? That's not nonsense. That's a fact. So, again, I wasn't lying. That's the truth. And you can look this up yourself. I'm not See, my whole argument is going to be based on facts and the truth. His whole argument is completely made up using bad information because he doesn't understand what he's doing, and ChatGPT and his imagination, basically, to come up with a crazy idea about how this app works, okay? Again, here's from Apple, privacy. No app can access the microphone or camera without your permission, okay? This is true on Apple, this is true on Android. You have to get, if I want to use the microphone on your phone, you have to allow it. You have to give it permission. This is not nonsense. This is a fact. It's impossible for me to do what he's saying by secretly recording you. I have to get permission to use the microphone. So that right there just proves it, really. I mean, the fact that Necrophonic doesn't ask for permission to use a microphone proves that it's not using a microphone. Because it doesn't. Okay? It simply doesn't use a microphone. Therefore, it doesn't record people secretly, which is pretty much impossible. You could ask any developer out there. They're going to say, no, you can't just secretly record people. Okay? This guy's a joke, really. I mean, so he emailed me, and then I responded, can you send, he said he had some hard proof, right? So I said, can you send me a copy of this proof so I can see what you're talking about? Because the app does not access the microphone, so I don't know how you can make that allegation. Because I'm thinking maybe he has some other code that he just doesn't understand? Or like, what is it that he's looking at to even give him this idea? And, okay, so I wanted to see it, and this is what he sent me. He sent me this, okay? This is what he sends. The screenshot. Now, most people looking at it are not going to really understand. He's pointing to some class structure down here for fmod. If you look at here, it says fmod. Right? See, he doesn't know what fmod is. And he didn't take the time to actually look it up. If he did, he would know that fmod is a third-party library that comes with Unity. See, these apps are made using the Unity engine, okay? Unity is like, it's sort of like the Unreal Engine. It's a game engine. It's a developer engine, okay, for creating apps. Look, Unity Technologies. Create using Unity's industry-leading ecosystem of developer and designer tools and services. Okay? It's an engine for making games and applications. right? Fmod for Unity. Simple, powerful, and easy to integrate. Fmod is the complete audio solution for Unity. Unity verified solution. Fmod is a third-party library that comes with Unity. It's basically built into it. So what I'm saying is, if you were to look at pretty much any game or application made Unity, you would see this same shit. Okay? So does that mean all Unity apps and games are secretly spying on people? No, it doesn't. Because this isn't my code. That's a third-party library. It's not my code. So his hard proof proves nothing. And well, it does prove for something. It proves that this guy has no idea what he's talking about. He doesn't understand what he's talking about. And in fact, in the video, he even says he doesn't understand it. So he's taking something that he doesn't understand, using ChatGPT in a bad way because he's feeding it the wrong information, and using his imagination to come up with a wild accusation about this app and how it works, and making these false claims about it secretly spying on people and playing back their audio and this and that. It's ridiculous. It's straight up ridiculous. It's laughable. I mean, anyone who knows anything would know that this isn't proof of shit, and that you don't have proof of shit, and you're just completely making up lies about the app. Okay? Fmod. It's a proprietary sound effects engine and authoring tool for video games and applications. Okay? He didn't even look up what Fmod was. He didn't know what he was looking at. That's the truth. Okay? He doesn't know what he's talking about. And so, to make these wild accusations about the app and try to debunk it, and he doesn't even know what he's looking at. He doesn't know. I mean, using ChatGPT, first of all, ChatGPT isn't even accurate because especially when you feed it the wrong information, right? If you don't know what to even look for, then you can't use ChatGPT in any effective way. And it's just mind-boggling, really. And it's sad that people actually believe this guy. That's the problem. They believe his bullshit. And it's completely made up. And so I responded with basically saying, like, are you joking? Like, you don't know what Fmod is, apparently. And can you actually send me some snippet of my code where it's actually using the microphone? That's what you're claiming. You're claiming I'm using the microphone to spy on people. Well, show me in the code. You say you have the source code, right? Then show me my code that's using the microphone. And he can't do that because it doesn't exist. Because this app does not use the microphone. Now, listen, I've made apps that use the microphone. Okay? And guess what? You have to get permission from the user. I did this to create an echo feedback loop effect, okay, where basically the audio feeds back into itself. These are experimental, instrumental transcommunication applications, okay, for experimenting with spirit communication. We're trying different things, okay? There are other apps. There's a really popular app that uses the microphone the whole time. And it even says listening, okay? And I'm not knocking that app at all. I use it sometimes, okay? But to say that my app is somehow secretly spying and somehow I'm getting around these privacy measures put in by Apple and Google to prevent this very thing from happening is ridiculous. And there's no proof of it. He has no proof of what he's saying. It's all made up. He doesn't even know what the hell he's talking about. So anyway, after explaining to him Fmod and explaining to him that it's not even my code and explaining to him how it's impossible. I sent him this. The facts are simple. My app doesn't access the mic, and there is no proof of it because it doesn't exist. For an app to use the microphone, it would have to get permission. Fmod is a third-party sound engine used by Unity, not my code. And then his whole thing was, well, there are tons of people hearing their own voice. First of all, I've never heard of this. I've never heard my own voice. I use the app. I've talked to several people. I've never heard anyone saying that they hear their own voice coming back. And then, which doesn't even make sense because he's contradicting himself, because he also says that in the video that it changes the tone and adds these audio effects. So which is it? Are they hearing their own voice? Or are they just hearing voices saying relevant words? Because if they're just hearing voices saying relevant words, maybe that means the app's actually working. Wouldn't you know? Maybe it's working. They're getting too much relevant information, so that means it's fake? That means something mischievous and nefarious is going on? No. I've always been completely honest about how these apps work. So I wrote, people hearing things like their own voice is strange and unexplainable, but proves nothing. I've never heard of this phenomenon. I haven't. I've never heard anyone say that before. And if it is a thing, well, then that's very strange and weird. But it's not using the microphone to record you, so it's not recording you at all. In fact, this app doesn't use any permissions. It doesn't use your location to do anything. It doesn't use the microphone to do anything. It doesn't use your video camera to do anything. It's ridiculous. And so I basically just say, I sent him this. I understand if you don't like the app, but if this is your proof, then you clearly don't understand what you're talking about. The problem with that is you're indeed spreading misinformation about the app. The app works as intended with no impossible sneaky stuff going on. Yes, it would in fact be impossible for me to do what you're saying because of the privacy measures put in place by Apple and Google. Fmod class structure is not proof of anything, so unless you have a snippet of my code using the mic, which you don't, because like I said, it would be impossible for me to access the mic without permission, then would you please take down your video or at least issue an apology. Now, I just debunked his whole allegation, his whole claim. And I've proven that it's wrong, okay? That it's completely made up. He doesn't know what he's talking about. There's nothing in the code that uses the microphone. There's nothing in the code to suggest that it's spying on you at all. I've showed him how his proof is bullshit and means absolutely nothing. Yet he still wants to argue with me, and he still wants to insist that I'm somehow lying. Somehow, I don't know. Yet he can't prove any of it. And he's completely made up this whole thing using ChatGPT and feeding it wrong information. And it's just like, dude. And, you know, the sad thing is, like I said, that there are hundreds, if not thousands of people who believe this to be true. They took his bullshit story that he made up as fact. And they are getting pissed off at me. Like I did something wrong. I didn't do anything wrong. This app works as intended and as described. Okay? It uses 8 sound banks plus a white noise sound bank, making it 9, the optional 9. Reverb, echo. It plays snippets of audio. These are cut up phonetic sounds, partial words, reverse audio, just speech sounds in general, different vocal tones. It plays these in a way that spirits can use them to form messages. It's based on EVP theories. such as transform EVP, opportunistic EVP, random selection. These are theories that it's based off of. Works similar to a ghost box, as in providing raw audio that spirits can use. So, that's it. It doesn't do any sneaky, secretive stuff. Doesn't have to, okay? The app works as intended. There's no privacy issues with this app, okay? This app has been out for years, and it's one of the most popular paranormal apps out there. And of course, with the popularity brings out the haters, right? It brings out the people who want to debunk it. They want to basically use it as a stepping stone to promote their own crap, right? To get views and to get subscribers and to say, oh, look, I debunked something. And it's like, dude, you didn't debunk shit. You just didn't. Like, in fact, I debunked you. I debunked your bullshit. Your video has been debunked because it's complete bullshit. And I've just proven how it is bullshit and how your proof is nothing, and how you just simply made up some shit using ChatGPT because you don't even understand what you're talking about. Plain and simple. So there it is, guys. I had to go off on a little rant. Look, I normally let shit slide. Like, if people don't like the app, they just don't like it, they don't believe in it, they think it's bullshit, whatever, fine. You have every right to have your own opinion about the app. But this is something different. This is spreading misinformation about how the app actually works. And it's pissing people off. And it's having my users who have purchased this app to start to have distrust and start to question the privacy issues that this implicates, that this brings up. And the fact is, it doesn't do any of those things. Okay? So I need to address situations like this because it's just wrong and it's just bullshit. So, I mean, I don't know what else to say about it, guys. Necrophonic is a great ITC app. It's been around for a long time now. A lot of people use it. I appreciate all the people out there who continue to use it and to support what I do. Okay? If you haven't subscribed to this channel, this is the new channel for me on YouTube. My other channels are really pretty much discontinued. I just maybe post an update every now and then on there, but that's it. This is my new channel on YouTube, so please subscribe to it. And I'll be posting, if anything else comes up about this situation, I'll post another video here. And I'm continuing to push this research and coming up with really great new applications for spirit communication. Like I said, it's all experimental, okay? There's no guarantee. Look, it's more about the user than it is the tool, okay? I can create tools, but, you know, there are other factors that are in play, like your connection with the other side, and just if spirits even want to communicate, okay? I can't force spirits to communicate. These are just tools. The necrometer, we're working on a new update for that. It's going to be great. I'm basically overhauling a lot of the text mode, adding new features to the speech mode. There's a lot going on, but I'm working on that update. Currently working on a new app that basically takes the necrometer speech mode to a whole nother level. Okay, so that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Again, thanks for hearing me rant, but I needed to set the record straight about this because can't let that shit slide. Alright, guys, I'll see you in the next one.